about you in the streets, because it was like, dang, if she held him down.
So even if me and Yandy decide to break up, it's no one's business but our household. Right? So if you see me acting inappropriate, it's appropriate for me. It's maybe not for you, because I'm sorry you wasn't in the group chat when we decided that you know what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry you wasn't in our bedroom when we had this conversation, and you know and that's the problem, because a lot of times these rumors, you know, we so private that we sit back and we laugh at it.
What's the status of you and Yandy right now?
Oh, we not together.
Y'all not together. So y'all getting a divorce?
Well, we never was like legally married, so I don't know what a divorce. Like.
So the rumors are true that y'all just did it for TV.
Listen, I didn't do it for TV. I think listen, it was Yandy's idea, right? Because in the beginning we had I was going through legal battles with courts and fines, and you know, she said, let's not sign the papers, and I was like, all right, cool. And then I guess, you know, it kind of just stayed that way. Then
Tamar is now waiting for people to send her apologies, whether through Cash App or Zelle, after Mendeecees confirmed that he and Yandy were no longer a couple. According to him, they likely had not been together for quite some time. Tamar had been exhausting herself trying to explain her side after reports came out saying she was involved with another married man again. She strongly denied doing anything wrong and insisted that the man was not married when their situation started. Because of all this drama, the release of her new EP quickly turned into a complete mess. Instead of focusing on the music, attention shifted to her personal life. Tamar later claimed that Mendeecees used her to publicly announce his breakup with Yandy, and then walked away, leaving her hurt and embarrassed. She also said Yandy ended up suffering too, since Mendeecees only decided to expose the relationship once he felt there was nothing left to gain from it. At this point, Tamar seems to be non-stop entertainment because there is always something new happening around her. Recently, she went online and shared that she had a serious accident at home that caused her to lose some teeth. This immediately sparked concern, as many people were worried about her well-being. While some believed it was just another chaotic moment in Tamar's life, others went as far as accusing Funky Dineva of being involved, which only added fuel to the rumors.
Y'all want to know what all the hell going on, bitch? I want to know what's going on too, bitch, okay? The lady got on the internet and said she almost died. Now listen, let me just go ahead and get this out the way, okay? Before we even get to the top of the show, I don't know what happened to the lady. Okay, for those of y'all that don't know, I'm talking about Tamar Braxton. I don't know what happened to the lady. We went out. What night that was? We went out. Saturday night. We went out Saturday night. We went to the roof, Chris. We ate. We had a good time. She was like, let's turn up for your birthday. We went down to the V12. Shouts out to Vinny and all the people at V12. That's the video y'all saw.
Funky Dineva later said, I don't know that woman, and the internet instantly turned on him. People dragged him non-stop, calling him every name imaginable. As the backlash grew louder, Funky privately reached out to Tamar and also spoke publicly, asking her to clear his name. He wanted everyone to know he had nothing to do with her teeth getting knocked out. However, Tamar did not step in to help. She seemed more focused on the attention she was receiving and allowed Funky to continue taking heat online. That is when the story took another turn. Reports surfaced saying that before the accident happened, Tamar had been spotted at a club getting very close with Mendeecees. Witnesses claimed the two left together that same night. This led to wild rumors spreading everywhere. Some people even questioned whether Yandy followed them back to Tamar's place and a fight broke out. Things only got messier when Funky and Tamar started arguing publicly. Funky finally exposed his side, explaining that he was not at Tamar's home because Mendeecees was there, and he believed they wanted space alone.
All I was asking was for you to go back to your stories and put, Funky Dineva didn't do anything to me, guys. I was resting. I should have said something earlier. That was all you had to do, and it could have been done with on my end. Even in this very moment, that was all you had to do, and it could have been done.
Earlier, Tamar shared the trailer for her EP, featuring Mendeecees as her love interest. She tried to brush off the rumors by saying they were only working together. Later, Funky claimed their connection went far beyond business. He said their behavior around him made it seem like they wanted the truth to come out, and he only realized too late that Tamar had put him in the middle.
Tamar, you gonna sit up in my face? You gonna sit up in my face with your 3 faces and tell me that you and Mendeecees did not have a conversation at that table in Roof Chris about him putting out a statement about him and Yandy not being together no more? We really gonna do that? And he said he did a version of the letter on Chat GPT. And then you started laughing back and was like, no, you gotta go back and rewrite it to kind of make it sound like it's you. We gonna say that didn't happen? We gonna say that didn't happen? We gonna sit up here and say, after he was digging in between your thighs at that Roof Chris, and he got up and went to the bathroom, that the conversation was, y'all, I can't. He just my friend. He just my friend. I can't. I mean, and then I said, Tamar, ain't he married? He ain't married. They not married. They just do that for the show. They not married. That's what we gonna do?
That is exactly what will happen. Tamar recently spoke again about her issues with Funky and the drama involving Mandy. She claimed everything was fine, adding that she hardly knows him beyond their past project together.
I do not go with Mendeecees. Stop. I said that yesterday. I haven't seen him since my premiere party for Heartbreak Retrograde. Y'all are on that good crack cocaine.
On this film? Or?
No, to be honest, I barely even know him.
Okay.
To be honest, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not like, we're cool, but
Yeah.
we're not like my homie. You know what I mean?
Right,
it's not
right.
like that. And he just got casted in the film, and here we are.
It seemed like Tamar was trying to backtrack after her argument with Funky didn't go the way she expected. Once he started talking about her and Mendeecees being involved, the internet immediately turned on Tamar. People called her messy and dramatic for getting involved with a man who was supposedly married. Meanwhile, Mendeecees stayed quiet the entire time, letting Tamar take all the heat like he wasn't part of the situation at all. Only now is he clarifying that he and Yandy are not together. In fact, they were never legally married, which means they could freely go in and out of their relationship without legal consequences. Yandy had even mentioned on Love and Hip Hop a while back that she never filed the paperwork for their marriage. Even when they tried to do it a second time, the documents were never completed. Essentially, they were in a long-term relationship, not a legal marriage, so Tamar's involvement, while messy in the public eye, wasn't technically an affair.
What's the status of you and Yandy right now?
Are we not together?
Y'all not together. So y'all getting a divorce?
Well, we never was like legally married, so I don't know what a divorce. Like,
So the rumor.
It's not necessarily a bad thing to be in a complicated situation, but the way Yandy was so completely devoted to Mendeecees, always putting him first, makes you wonder why she didn't insist on doing things properly on paper. Instead, she let him run wild, which eventually led to a lot of public embarrassment. According to sources, Yandy may have had some idea Mendeecees was stepping out on her, but she was completely shocked when she discovered the other woman involved was Tamar Braxton. Now that Mendeecees has finally cleared the air, Tamar is out here acting like she won. She feels vindicated and has been saying that people owe her an apology for piling on her without knowing the full story. For a long time, she couldn't say much because it wasn't her story to tell. But what makes it even more frustrating for Tamar is that Mendeecees could have come forward at any time to set the record straight if he truly cared about her, yet he chose to let her take the heat until it worked in his favor. It seems Tamar is slowly realizing what Yandy had to deal with, having a man who always put himself first. But the public isn't exactly buying what Tamar is trying to sell. No matter what games Mendeecees was playing, Tamar shouldn't have been involved with him at all. She allowed herself to be put in a position where she looked like the other woman and now expects an apology for people pointing it out. That's a huge blind spot. Even now, questions remain. If Mendeecees wasn't married, why did Tamar end up hurt, with a tooth knocked out, after spending the night with him? Will she ever explain that? For now, she feels people owe her, but all she really did was confirm what she previously denied. she was with Mendes. So what do you think? Should we even consider sending Tamar a Cash App or Zelle apology? Let us know in the comments, hit that like and subscribe for the next update.